All right, a very quick one, guys. So yesterday I was somewhere, and there is this friend of mine who happens to be a whiskey fan. Like they call themselves FC. So he came around and we were talking. Along the line, he brought up the topic of whiskey and Seun Kuti issue or fight, which made whiskey to say it's big to say it's bigger than Fela and all. And he also brought up Very Dark Man reacting into the issue, where Very Dark Man said even him is bigger than whiskey. So he called that disrespectful. He said Very Dark Man is disrespectful to whiskey. Big Wizzy, everybody made, is number one. He was just talking and talking. So he said Very Dark Man just came into the media. He's a content creator. He's just making content. He was just talking. So at a point I said, calm down. I understand that you are being very emotional. But for us to have healthy conversation, you need to separate, you need to put your emotion aside and drop your sentiments. So he agreed as a friend. So we spoke. And after I finished talking to him, he understand the message. Now, it's as a result of what I talked to him about is the reason I'm making this video. This is my personal opinion. I don't care how anybody feels. Okay? Now, I've seen quite a number of bloggers, quite a number of content creators, all these Facebook bloggers abusing Very Dark Man, especially those who don't like him. Since he made that statement. Who is Very Dark Man? Dirty boy, small boy, a nobody, somebody that is a content creator. Good. Now, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I don't like comparison, but let's be factual. Okay? The question is, who is Big Wizzy? Who is Wizkid? Wizkid is a superstar, an Afrobeat superstar, who is making his money, enjoying his life with his children, his baby mamas, his girlfriends. I don't know whether he's married, with his associates, traveling abroad, enjoying most of his time overseas. You understand? A musician who is Very Dark Man. If you are sincere to yourself, Very Dark Man to me is an asset. Is Wizkid really bigger than Very Dark Man? Or Very Dark Man is bigger than Wizkid? In my opinion, Very Dark Man is bigger than Wizkid. Somebody may say, why will you say that? Why will you say such? Of course, the difference is clear. The realities are on ground. Until you see, as Nigerians, until we understand that we cannot have the Nigeria of our dream, we cannot enjoy the Nigeria of our dream if we continue to allow our emotions to becloud our way of thinking. If we continue to allow sentiment to play major role in judgment, when it comes to critical thinking, we will not have that kind of Nigeria, me and you, living to have. What is Wizkid impact to Nigeria GDP, to Nigeria economy as a musician? What is Wizkid contribution to Nigerian society as a musician? And what is Very Dark Man's contribution to Nigerian society as an individual? How many times has Wizkid been to police station to bail Nigerians locked up in police station? How many people, how many among you has been duped and scammed, either by vendors or by scammers, and Wizkid help you people to recover your money? How many of your fights has Wizkid carried on his head? How many? How many of your politicians can Wizkid call out when they are doing wrong? You see, this is where I have problem with the way we think in this country. So when you come out and say, Very Dark Man is a small boy, he's a small boy. Some of you are saying he's a content creator. Without Very Dark Man, you will not be creating content. Because all your content is built around this young man. Remove Very Dark Man's name out of your content. Some of you are gone. In less than 1 month, some of you, nobody will hear anything about you anymore. Some of you wake up every day. You said it's meaningful. You said it's nobody. But you wake up every day and set your ring light. And all you talk about is Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man. And you said it's meaningful. Why are you not talking about Wizkid? Why are you not calling Wizkid? Because you know that if you call Very Dark Man name, you are going to have traffic. You are going to have people commenting under your posts. You are going to have visibility. You are going to make money on social media. You call, you said this guy. These are the things I discuss with this my guy. And at a point, this my guy calmed down. He chilled. And his eye began to open. Do you know how much this guy, Very Dark Man, has helped Nigerians to recover? Do you know how many cases he has handled free of charge for Nigerians? Can Wizkid see you in Nigeria, even as you not claim you are a member of FC, you are in trouble, and Wizkid coming to rescue you? Can Wizkid do that for you? Did Wizkid even know you people? In my opinion, Very Dark Man is not just bigger than Wizkid. He's bigger than all your celebrities in Nigeria, all put together. All of them, all put together. And this is my personal opinion. This is how I rate greatness. This is how I rate people that are meaningful to society, people that are impactful. The cleaning that they are doing, the Very Dark Man movement, the rattles they are doing. How many FC members can do that? Can Wizkid call people to do that? Or you people measure your own greatness by money? So when you people are talking of impact or talking of who is greater or who is not greater, you should understand. You measure what these guys has done. What is their impact to the society? What is their impact? What role are they playing on people's lives? What are the positive role they are playing in people's life directly? You not go just on social media, they react, because when I hate the guy. It is bigger than Wizkid. It's bigger than Wizkid, in my opinion, and that's the truth. You can argue all you like. And some of you that will go on social media and be abusing him, criticizing him, because he's calling out your favorite, or because he has once called out your favorite, or because some of you are being paid to fight against him. I don't want to hear justice for you tomorrow. I don't want to hear call Very Dark Man for me. Very Dark Man, I'm in problem. Very Dark Man, help me. When you are in trouble, remember Wizkid. Remember all those your celebrities, or so-called celebrities. Make sure you remember them. How many of your celebrities can go to prison, go to cell to bring you out? How many of your celebrities? How many of your celebrities? How many? How many? So, in my opinion, this is personal opinion. This is Omoba's opinion. Very Dark Man is bigger than Wizzy. I don't hate Wizzy. I love him. But Very Dark Man is bigger than him. By the way of what Very Dark Man is doing to the society. His impact to Nigeria. Nigerians.